guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Hello guys. Today we're gonna be doing something you request me so many times. Carnival is just around the corner, and today I'm gonna give you 3 options for child makeup. They are all of them completely crazy easy and fast. We're gonna be using just aqua color, which is removed with water, so it's perfect for kids, and when it dries doesn't stain at all. So let's get started with this child makeup. So I separate into blocks for boys and for girls. You can start with the boys makeup. We're gonna do a tiger the first. Very simple. Take a orange aqua color and apply around the face. The limit underneath is gonna be the bottom part line area. And we're gonna leave it also the inner part free of color, because for that part we're gonna be first mixing orange and yellow, and then we're gonna be applying just yellow on the very center of the face. Sorry for my voice, but I'm a little bit sick and I have a sore throat, so I'm sorry for that. The center bottom part of the nose and also the upper part of the lip, a little bit also around the cheeks, is going to be white to create the nose of the tiger. We're going to create the details with the black aqua color. I'm going to first create a couple of kind of S effects on the upper part of the central part of the forehead, and also a couple of lines that go from the inner part of the eye all the way up onto the temples, both of the lines, and then I start creating the nose. Gonna be painting just the tip of the nose and a little bit the nostrils. Don't forget that you can find the picture of all the makeups on my blog, silviaquirosblog.com, so you can download it and have it next to you while you're doing this makeup. Just create a line from the bottom part of the nose all the way into the upper part of the upper lip, and then create 2 lines that go upwards from the central of this line. So now just a couple of details on the cheek areas. And we're gonna move to create the nose details. You're gonna create a bigger, larger S around the nose area, and 3 lines, something like that, to create kind of the hairs that goes there. A little bit of more orange on the bottom part of the lip or the chin area. Just some details here and there, and we are done with the tiger. Next is gonna be Batman. Very easy too. Gonna be using first a black, creating the first thing 2 lines with a little bit of a round shape and a line that connect both of them, also shape and around to be the head. From this, gonna create a round line that goes to the temple. This line will go down to the half of the cheek, and then we're gonna create 2 lines that convert in a triangle like I'm doing, and both has to start and end on the tip of the nose, on half of the cheek, and on the outer part of the face. Create another line, or might say a space on the eyes, because we're not going to be filling the eyes, and then fill the rest of the mask. We're almost done. This is very easy. So you don't have not that many design onto the face. I'm gonna add sun rising behind the mask. So just take a yellow aqua cream, aqua color, and create a half moon or half round shape behind the mask, and fill completely everything. And then just some details with white on some of the corners to create some dimension and volume. Not that many. Not all the corners, just a few of them. That's it. This is the Batman mask. Last for boys is a little more versatile. Can be a snake, a dragon, anything, or crocodile. We're gonna start with a green aqua color, applying all over the face. Again, we're gonna stop just on the limit of the upper lip, and this time we're not going to be filling the eye area, but the rest is gonna be completely covered. We're going to give some volume and some 3D effect by applying a little bit of yellow around the nose and also on the upper part of the eyes, on top of the eyebrows. And then I'm gonna start creating a kind of bean shape around the eyes, a shape that's going to be filled in completely with black all the way until the lid and the bottom part. We're gonna limit the bottom part of the mask with black, creating a line. And then we're gonna start creating some wrinkles effect. First, it's gonna be a couple of lines that go from the central of the eyes, the eyebrows, all the way up. Create a couple of lines that go from this in vertical way and then horizontal way. Also, I'm gonna be creating really sharp eyebrows and a couple of wrinkles on the outer part of the eye, and also on the sides of the nose. Then I'm gonna be creating a big nostrils, big ones, and also gonna create a separate holes of the nostrils to create that big nose. And then next is gonna be creating some of the snape's scales, like the skin, just details here and there. And to give more volume to this, I'm gonna add a little bit of yellow to them. I also apply a little bit of yellow around the nostrils and the bottom part of the nose, and we're gonna start creating the teeth. So I'm gonna get a white aqua color and create some kind of tiered dot, 3 in both in each size and 1 in each size of the mouth, 4 in each size, 8 in total. And we're gonna line them up with black. And that's it. This is a very versatile tile makeup for Carnival. Now let's go for the girls. Gonna start with a very young type of very cute makeup, a doggy. Gonna start by mixing a little bit of your foundation with a yellow aqua cream and apply it all over the face and also the lid and everywhere. With the brown, we're gonna start creating the marks of the dog. So the first and biggest is gonna be around the eye, with this kind of daisy effect, daisy shaped and filled in everything. Then I'm gonna add a few of them around the face. Don't go overboard and create so many, just a few them to get some details. You can also add another big one on the other side of the face, in the bottom part. And that's it, not that many. Touch a blush with the pink aqua color and a sponge just on the cheeks. And let's go for the details with the black aqua cream. We're gonna start with the nose again, just painting the tip of the nose and a little bit the nostrils to create the nose of the dog. And once we have this, we're gonna drag a line from the bottom part to the upper part of the lip. And this time I'm gonna create couple of moves, a half moon and then another half moon go from this one. Just create kind of an M effect like that. And then for the bottom lip, it's gonna be half of that black and the other half is gonna be a tongue hanging out. Very cute, like very fun. So create a like oval shape just to one side, filling in everything with the color that you wanted. I went for purple. And then I'm gonna create a zigzag line on the central to create a little more fun effect. For the top of the lip, just on the nose, I'm gonna create a few groups of 3 dots each to create that effect, that very cute effect. With white, I'm gonna create the hair that goes from the nose and also the volume effect on the tongue. That's it. This is very quick and very fast, and it's for the youngest one. For the 2 girls makeup, I have 2 beautiful guests with me. First, we're gonna be doing a butterfly all over the face. I'm gonna create a base with a silver aqua color from the forehead, nose and the cheeks. Then I'm gonna take a square brush and dip it half of in dark blue, half of it in white, and start creating like like how you say it, like mumbling effects, like just going up inside and outside, moving around to create this effect. So for the upper part of the wing, it's gonna be 2 moves, very small ones. For the middle part, it's gonna be 1 small, 1 big, and for the bottom part of the wing, it's gonna be a face downwards. So we're gonna do 2 wings, one in each side. But if we wanna create a dimension, I'm gonna be also creating butterflies. They are on the side, so I'm gonna be creating just one size of the wing. And don't forget that for these type of butterflies, we're going to be creating in different way their head and body. So we're going to be creating the head as a dot and the body is going to be a line. We're going to be creating the line moving to the outer part of the wings. So it's like facing the opposite side of each wing. For the open wing butterfly, is just on the central. Couple of lines on top of the head to create the antennas, and we're gonna to give a little more feeling and something different to the butterflies. Gonna take back the white and create some dots around the borders of the wings. And to give some dimension, if you want, you can just overlap a few layers of the wings to create different layers of the dark blue that is on the other side. To give a little more special details, I'm gonna be creating stars. That star is gonna be creating just 4 lines that connect together in the central. They're very cute. So add a little bit of sparkle into these stars, and we're done. This is the first butterflies. The second one is a unicorn. For that, first I'm gonna be creating a rainbow effect on the eyes, going for yellow, orange, red, pink and purple, just going upwards from the lid all the way up to until the temple of the child. Also, I'm gonna be adding a little bit of both of the last colors on the bottom part, the wing. I'm gonna do the same in both sides, and then with the white, I'm gonna be creating kind of feather effect. I'm gonna just creating a teardot shape all the way around or upside down. They're gonna be overlapping one on each other from the outer part to the inner part of these beautiful wings. Once we have this feathery beautiful effect on the wings, I'm gonna go to start creating the unicorn. For the unicorn, I'm gonna start with an oval shape that is going to be dragged a little smaller one of the sides to create the nose or the mouth of the horse, and then a little line on the base to create the neck. Then a little small round on top for the ear, and just a triangle, long triangle and thin triangle for the horn. Next is gonna be taking 2 of her favorite colors. This is pink and purple, and in a brush that is square also, and it's gonna have just half of each of the color on the brush. Then just start dragging from the outer part of the unicorn 2 lines that go between the ears and the horns toward the mouth, and then a few lines that goes from the the upper part of the unicorn all the way down, moving like an S effect toward the nose. Then just overline everything with black. The horn has to have a straight line in one side and like kind of round lines that go towards the inside and the other side to create the round shape. For the eye, just create a couple of lines in parallel, a little bit rounded, a little dot in the central, and a couple of lashes to create effect. Also line the rest of the nose effect, the mouth, the ear. Also gonna line the hair and the wings. Add a little bit of sparkle or glitter around it, and that's it. can add as a final touch the same stars as the previous one to give a little more magical effect. Just 4 lines that connect in one point, add a little bit of glitter into these stars, and that's it. This is the unicorn.
Well guys, I hope you like this tutorial, that you put it in practice now in Carnival. Remember, next week is going to be the girl option. I'm going to give you also 3 options as a girl Carnival makeup. Very easy again, very beautiful and very quick to do. If you recreate this makeup, share a picture with me on my social networking. And if you like this video, thumbs up. I will really appreciate it. And if you haven't subscribe, you have the button right here, so you don't miss any of my 3 tutorials that I upload every single week. So as always, thanks for spending some time with me. Be happy, happy Carnival, and see you next one. Ciao, ciao.